Take one size 12 woman who's been struggling to lose her baby fat for almost 20 years.
I've tried every diet in the book.
Add 3 clever cooks willing to share their skinny secrets. Allow 6 weeks to drop a dress size, and you've got a recipe to cook yourself thin. Want to know how to indulge and still lose the bulge? We're gonna show you how. By revamping your favorite foods and cutting the calories. Without sacrificing the flavor, we're gonna teach you how to cook yourself thin. Our challenge today, giving a major meal makeover to a woman who wants to stop dieting and start cooking with better versions of pasta and sausage, fried fish tacos, and even chocolate cake. Meet Tara.
I love chocolate.
And it's more than just the chocolate. She's had weight issues all her life and wants to make a change.
I've tried every diet and nothing works. I feel like I've reached a plateau.
Her closet provides a bit of incentive.
I have a lot of clothes and I have a lot of stuff that could fit a lot better.
Tara wants to stop yo-yo dieting and find a better way.
I can do it, and it's time to start.
So this is about everyday meal for you.
Yeah, pretty much. I like lots of cheese. I like lots of Mexican kind of things. Chocolate's my favorite. And this is my favorite kind of food right here.
So the bad news is that it is 2,400 calories.
Ooh. The good news is we've devised recipes so that you will not have to sacrifice your favorite foods. Each one of these dishes we've made up in a low-calorie version, which tastes amazing.
Exactly. Now, what's your goal weight?
Well, I'd like to be around 140, but truthfully, anything less than I am right now would be great.
Well, here's a simple metric for you to use. What you want to do is take 140, multiply it by 10, and that's the number of calories you want to have a day. So for you, 1,400 calories will take you there and keep you there.
Oh, wow, really? I didn't know that.
And it doesn't sound like a lot, but we can pack a lot into 1,400 calories, trust me.
We're not interested in putting you in a diet. What we want to do is add some things and make some swaps and changes to help you enjoy eating.
That sounds so awesome.
All right, well, let's get going. Do you like cooking? Come on.
I do like cooking.
That last pasta that you've been eating,
Yeah?
822 calories.
Oh.
Yowza.
Yeah, no, we don't like that.
But what we do like is swapping out some of those high-cal ingredients like cream for new ingredients.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that.
You can, and we will.
We're pumping up the flavor. Now, broccoli is #1 on the list.
I actually love broccoli.
Excellent news. Okay, so the point about it is that you must cut it the same size so it doesn't overcook. I'm not going to use the stalk because it's just a little bit tough.
And now I'm going to salt this water, which will bring out the flavor of those items.
Let's go for it.
So check it out, there it goes. You can see it popping color already.
Yeah, I didn't know that that happened so fast.
It takes just about a minute. And Harry, want to grab the sausage from the fridge?
Yeah.
So we got our pan nice and hot. I'm gonna drizzle it with the tiniest little bit of olive oil, which is just gonna cook the turkey a little bit better. And actually, it doesn't even matter. I could use more olive oil if I wanted to, because later, when the turkey's browned, I'm gonna take it out with a slotted spoon. It's gonna leave the oil in the pan.
Neat.
I'm gonna crank this heat up, ready to do the honors. And when it comes to a boil, you can just throw that right in.
Okay.
And then Harry, you wanna grab the sausage. Come, bring it over here. We can start cooking it.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. This is sausage meat out of the casing. We don't have to worry about the casing. And then we're gonna crumble it up while it cooks. That way, just like with the florets, as Harry said, it'll distribute better through the pasta, so you'll get a little piece of sausage in every bite. All right, go for it. You wanna throw in that pasta? Thank you.
Don't you think pasta is the most wonderful, comforting food?
I love pasta. It's like you want something good to eat. You always reach for pasta, so.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Now, you're adding something which I love, which is cannellini beans. Tell me about that.
A really important part of feeling satisfied is making sure there's variety in your meal. You need veg, you need a little carb, you definitely need that protein. So far we've got some great protein coming here from the sausage. This is just a little bit more protein, fantastic flavor, and it's no fat.
So could you use that, like, if you didn't feel like eating a meat, you could use something like that to add the
Absolutely.
protein?
Vegetarians around the world would say absolutely.
Yeah.
Come and look at your sausage. So you've left it, and it's cooked, so it's gonna get nice brown color on the bottom as soon as you stir it. But if you look in, you can see all that fat coming out of the sausage.
Right.
So go ahead and give it another stir.
I love this recipe. It's so good.
And it's really easy to deal with the sausage out of the casings and then crumble it up like this. So you got nice browning. Harry, I think that pasta is about ready. You want to drain that. Now, we're actually undercooking the pasta slightly. Once it's in that casserole, it's going to cook for another 25 minutes in the oven.
You don't want to overcook it.
Absolutely not. Mushy pasta.
Don't overcook anything. Not only does it lose all texture, but it also loses all colour, and then you end up eating just like grey food, so that's bad.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
And when the color's gone, that means the vitamins are gone and it's not nearly as good for you. So here's the slotted spoon. Let's take it out. Leave that fat in the pan. What we don't have here is any cream. We're going to replace the cream with little chicken stock.
Stocks are full of flavours. I mean, hardly any fat whatsoever.
So this is a little bit of pecorino. We're going to put in some of it and leave some for the crust, because not only are we making you a beautiful cheesy pasta, we're making a gratined crust, you know, one of those beautiful golden
Crispy
crusts. A little mozzarella. And you want to grab that pasta? I mean, this looks fantastic already, adding pasta to it.
I mean, all of this looks so great, and you're telling me all these things that I never even thought of before. So you were absolutely right before when you said, like, you just have to think about the little things that you can change, because none of this ever occurred to me, but it looks so good.
All right, so this is ready to go. Now, Harry, will you spray just a little light coating of oil in there? Would you do the honors?
Yes, go ahead.
Does that look good or what?
That looks so good.
Nice. All right, cool. No. So here are our friends. Our friend Breadcrumb here. We have a little mozzarella and a little pecorino. So you go first with the breadcrumbs. We're just going to give an even coating.
Why don't you guys go and wash your hands while I put this in?
Thank you. All right, good. Our pasta's been cooking for about 25 minutes at 375. Gooey cheese, delicious.
I can't believe that I'm allowed to eat this. I'm so excited.
Welcome to our world. Nothing is forbidden. Oh my God, that's good.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe how good this is. And I told you, I never really had beans before. The beans are so good. I can't wait to put them into other recipes. This is so great.
So hang on a minute, because I'm a little bit suspicious as well. This tastes too good. So what's the calorie count here?
Well, what's amazing is the original pasta was 822 calories, right?
Yeah.
A lot. That's half your day. It's more than half. Ooh. This, 529.
I barely believe you right now. This is so good.
So it's good to know all the flavors on our plate and the fats in the pan.
I'm just speechless. I can't even believe how good this is right now.
Excellent. Do you think you could do it at home?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think I could definitely handle this.
That sounds great. And I think Candace has a good one hooked up next.
This is so good, I just can't even wait for that.
Glad you like the beans. We're going there again. We've cut the calories from Tara's pasta.
I can't even believe how good this is right now.
And now it's time to tackle her fried fish tacos.
We're gonna try a new, beautiful, bold way to get all the flavors without the fat. So
Let's do it.
All right, this is gonna be our mango salsa. So we cut this bell pepper.
You want me to start getting these other items
Please.
in? All right.
Beautiful red peppers. We're gonna add some pineapple.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want you to add mango.
Last but not least, a little onion.
Here's some lime. Let's gonna add a little bit of acidity.
This is actually a nice amount. You know, today on the taco, we're probably just gonna use a few spoonfuls on each.
So I'm gonna add some cilantro. Okay. So we're just gonna chop this up, but what you need to do is just add this for a little extra flavor, some great green color, and we're also gonna finish it off in the rest of our recipe.
Should I start those beans?
Yes,
Okay.
please, let's get going. Okay, come on over here, Tara.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is heat up this pan. This is a super simple bean dish, and I saw the way you responded to those beans.
Yeah, I didn't even know I liked them, so I'm really excited to try a new one.
You wanna put in just a little bit of olive oil for me? We're just gonna use like a teaspoon of olive oil. There you go, perfect. Teaspoon of olive oil, 15 calories. Not a big deal. Now put in a little bit of these onions. Also, something I like to do is put in just a little bit of salt. That'll help the onions cook down. It pulls out some of the liquid and helps them soften a little bit more efficiently. And I'm gonna start slicing up the garlic. In goes the garlic. So this is cumin. Now I'm gonna put in just about a half a teaspoon. So we've got the garlic, the onions. Now all you need are the black beans. This is a simple can of black beans.
Perfect.
It's a great protein. Now that's gonna cook in and make a little bit of a sauce. What are you starting now, Candace?
Well, I'm starting the shrimp tacos. We're gonna cut up some garlic first. I'm gonna show you everything that I love to add flavors without adding the fat. So these are all the tricks of the trade. So this pan's gonna get really, just a little hot, and I'm gonna need that olive oil, if you could go grab that.
You got it.
We're gonna put that in here. Just a tad bit so we can get this moving. We're gonna add the garlic to the pan.
And actually, while you're going, I'm gonna start heating up these tortillas.
What we're gonna do now is a trick that I actually learned quite a while ago, but I love it. I'm gonna add some cumin. I'm gonna add some peppers, oregano. So I'm gonna do a little bit of chili flake. And then could you pass me the shrimp? All right, so we're just gonna add the shrimp in there. Look at these beautiful guys. So do you like shrimp?
I love shrimp.
This is great.
It's good for you?
Oh yeah, are you kidding?
Okay, good. I've been doing one thing right then.
I love cooking my Mexican food with a little tequila, okay? Don't be afraid. What I did was I substituted tequila for your sour cream sauce, okay? I need you to step back.
Stand back, stand back.
Okay, so we've got good quality tequila. Don't ever cook with anything you wouldn't drink, okay? All right, now I have to warn you, there's gonna be a little bit of a flambe going on. We're just gonna do this.
Go, Candace.
Don't be afraid.
You can do this.
See how fast the alcohol just burned off?
Yeah, no, that was
Pretty much done. Okay.
But the flavor's in there.
Was that scary? No. Okay, don't try it at home. No, not unless you know what you're doing and that you like, I don't want you to singe off your eyelashes. Don't overcook shrimp either. There's a trick that you know, when they're opaque, they're done, okay? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn the heat down in this pan, and I wanna finish this off with some really great flavors, so you have to put some salt. What's that?
This is ground chipotles.
Would you like to chop some of this up?
okay.
You want me to start plating up the beans?
Please do.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna put a little bit of beans on each plate. I mean, this is just the way that you wanna do it at home.
This is so much prettier than the other taco from before.
Look at the colors on this. Now tell me this isn't attractive to you.
It looks great.
I really love a little hot sauce. So are you ready to try this?
I am so ready.
And then I'll give you the calorie intake.
This is so great. I can't even get over it because I was really skeptical about the mango salsa because I thought, I don't know, fruit doesn't really go with shrimp and where's my cheese? But
People
you know
say
what?
that all the time.
I'm really not missing it at all. Like I really can't. And the beans, I just can't. It's my new favorite thing.
We love that. And the best part is, okay, your original tacos, remember those guys?
Yeah.
905 calories.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, your new shrimp tacos with the beans are 599 calories.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they don't, that's amazing, and they don't even taste like I lost anything.
No, because you didn't lose anything. You gained something. You gained a whole side dish.
I did.
We've revamped Tara's favorite foods with clever swaps.
This is so great. I can't even get over it.
Now it's time for an indulgent chocolate cake with a surprising ingredient that cuts the calories.
Now, I promised you a chocolate cake, didn't I?
You did. I'm so excited because lunch and dinner were so great. And chocolate cake is my favorite, so I can't wait to see how this turns out.
The secret ingredient I told you about. This is the secret ingredient.
A beet?
A beet, exactly.
Why
Now,
a beet?
sometimes you have to think outside the box. Candace is actually going to fine grate the beets. I've taken out the fat and I'm putting in beets to replace so that we get the moisture and the sweetness from the beet, not from the fat. Would you mind, Tara, just greasing the mold for me now with a little bit of oil on the brush? I'm doing all the dry ingredients. I've got ground almonds. Next up, we've got a little bit of self-raising flour. Very good quality Dutch cocoa powder. I've added a pinch of salt. Next up, I'm going to start making a lot of noise with the eggs and the sugar, whipping them up together. I've taken down the amount of sugar because I'm using beets, which are very high in natural sugar. Why don't you switch that on? Okay, brilliant. Candace has very kindly grated the beet into a fine shred, so that goes into here. Now, because it's chocolate, obviously you won't get the red. Okay, so we've got our dry ingredients in this bowl. We've got now the eggs, the sugar, and now the beetroot in here, as you can clearly tell. The buttermilk is going to go in now.
Buttermilk? Why buttermilk?
Ah, good question. Buttermilk is actually like a sort of live yogurt, and what it does is it helps to leaven the cake, to raise the cake. Why don't you just put the coffee in there?
We're adding coffee too?
Yes, you are. Now, the reason for the coffee is because coffee enhances the flavour of the chocolate, and the chocolate is obviously the most important thing because you and I are both chocoholics. So yes. Now I want you to give that a really good stir. Go right around, give yourself a good workout. That's looking pretty perfect. Do you mind if I go and give it a bit of a
You go
extra?
right ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to go right round the bowl. Your lovely tin that you've oiled for me earlier to prevent sticking, that's ideal. Do you want to hold that steady for me so that when I pour this in, here we go. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Now, Why don't you come and open the oven door for me, Tara? We're gonna put your cake inside for 30 minutes at 350. There we go. Okay, here we go. How do you feel about your first cake?
Well, it smells great. This kitchen smells fantastic. I'm so thrilled to see how it turns out.
Okay, grab it around the sides and just flip it.
This would be difficult for me.
Ooh, perfect!
Good job.
You're doing so well. Okay, that took a lot of nerve. Yeah. Brilliant. Well done, you. Okay, I'll tell you, I'll take over from here. What we're gonna do is make the frosting. For the frosting, I'm using dark chocolate. No need for oil or butter in this because all that wonderful richness is coming directly from the dark chocolate itself.
Okay.
Now, it's on a double boiler system here.
Okay.
We always have to treat it with slight gentle care. Now, let's get this up. Okay, now we have melted chocolate.
Got it.
I'm gonna show you how to do this because it is a little bit technical. There's nothing to be worried about. I'm gonna put the coffee in. Because,
More coffee?
Exactly, because coffee and chocolate are best of friends. You see the difference of the chocolate? It's now going into sort of more of a gloss, more of a glue.
Yeah.
What happens now when I add the honey?
You guys are giving me a lot of ideas. A lot of things never occurred to me you could do.
Now, I'm just gonna pour this over the cake. And who needs fat in a frosting when it can look like this and there isn't any extra butter or oil at all? Okay, guys, that's fabulous. Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
I can do more than I thought I could.
Now listen, what I'm now gonna do is just, last and final thing, is just take some rose petals, sprinkle it over the top, and let's go ahead and slice it. Ah, this is phenomenal. Now, very important, tools at hand. Are you excited about trying this? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I have to tell you, I don't like beets. I was really scared when you said that was a secret ingredient, but I can't taste them at all. This is fabulous.
What if I tell you that this cake was 650 a slice in your old life, and now it's 225 calories?
Are you guys magicians? like that's amazing. This is so good. I think you were
Speechless for a second there.
225 calories a slice is a bargain, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten Alison because I know she loves cake as well.
Well, that's good to hear. This looks fantastic.
It is.
Good. Well, here is a little going away pack for you. We have filled this basket with lots of goodies from today. And here's the Cook Yourself Thin cookbook with even more recipes to help you drop a dress size.
That's really so kind of you.
And this is a good opportunity to let you know that your old food, your old favourite foods, were worth 2,300 calories or thereabouts. The new foods are now worth 1,350, which is absolutely a huge difference. Isn't that good news?
That's awesome. So fantastic.
Well, we're really, really excited, and we're gonna see you in 6 weeks when you've dropped a dress size and cooked yourself thin.
Okay.
Tara was ready for a change. We showed her better versions of her favorite baked pasta, fish tacos, and a decadent chocolate cake.
This is so great. I can't even get over it because I was really skeptical.
It's been 6 weeks. Think she's cooked herself thin?
This is exciting.
Oh, that looks like her mum.
Yes.
Hi, welcome. Come in. I'm Tara's mom, Carol. Nice to meet you. Come on into the kitchen. We are so excited that you're here and to show Tara off. So be 1 minute and I'll go get her.
I spy with my little eye. Chocolate cake.
Now the question is there a beet in that chocolate cake?
I certainly hope so.
Oh!
Hi, guys.
Hi! Looking good, Tara.
That is unreal.
All right, come and tell us how you did it.
Well, cooking myself thin has been lots of fun, actually.
Tara, did you drop a dress size?
Well, it was touch and go there for a little while, but I am pretty proud to say that I have indeed. I bought a pair of pants in my old size, and I was like, ah. And then I'm like, they're too big.
How do you feel? I mean, you look amazing.
I feel a lot healthier. I have a lot more energy, which is great, because I used to be tired all the time, and I'm not anymore. I feel like I can, get up and go, which is great.
In just 6 weeks, Tara slimmed down from a size 12 to a 10. Now that's cooking yourself thin.
Carol, you're eating the cook yourself thin food as well, yeah?
Yes, I've tried several of her recipes.
Have you noticed a weight loss difference?
I've lost a few pounds.
Great.
So this is the cook yourself thin cake?
It is. Complete with beet. I hope it's as good as when Harry taught me.
Oh.
Better than okay.
Do I say so myself, but this is a really good recipe.
It's a really good recipe. To you, my friend.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for everything, guys.
Well done.